Imagine arriving at a settlement you left years earlier. You expect more than 100 people. Families, children, friends. Instead, silence. No bodies, no signs of a battle, no explanation, just empty houses. And a single word carved into wood: CROATOAN. This is not the opening of a horror movie. It is one of America's oldest unsolved mysteries. In 1590, English Governor John White finally returned to Roanoke Island. He had left behind more than 100 settlers, including his own daughter and his granddaughter, Virginia Dare, the first English child born in the New World. When he stepped ashore, everyone was gone. In the late 1500s, England was determined to plant a permanent colony in North America. Sir Walter Raleigh backed the effort. The chosen site was Roanoke Island, off the coast of what is now North Carolina. The 1587 expedition was different from earlier ones. This time, families came. The goal was a real community, not just a military outpost. John White, an artist and mapmaker, was named governor. Almost immediately, things went wrong. Roanoke was never meant to be their final home. They had planned to settle farther north near the Chesapeake Bay. Instead, they were left on the island. Relations with local indigenous peoples were tense. Food ran short. Supplies were limited. Then, for a brief moment, hope appeared. A baby was born, Virginia Dare. But hope did not last. The colony needed supplies desperately. Someone had to sail back to England to get them. That someone was John White. Before he left, the settlers made an agreement. If they were forced to leave Roanoke, they would carve the name of their new destination into a tree or post. If they left in danger, they would add a special mark. White expected to return quickly. War with Spain changed everything. Ships were needed for defense. Months stretched into years. When White finally reached Roanoke again in 1590, the settlement was empty. The buildings had been carefully taken apart, not destroyed. There were no signs of a fight. Then he found the clues, the letters C-R-O, and nearby, the full word, CROATOAN. White believed it meant the colonists had moved to CROATOAN, the land of the CROATOAN people, today's Hatteras Island. He tried to go there. A storm forced his ships to turn back. He never found them. He never saw his family again. What happened during those missing years? Historians still debate it. Some think the colonists tried to reach the Chesapeake Bay as originally planned. Others believe they joined nearby indigenous communities on Hatteras Island. Disease, starvation, or conflict may have taken some of them. The truth may be a mix of several fates. The group may have split up. Despite centuries of searching and modern archaeology, no single discovery has solved the mystery of every colonist. 400 years later, the questions remain. Where did they go? What happened to Virginia Dare? Why did an entire colony vanish from the historical record? We know they were there. We know John White returned to an empty settlement. We know someone left behind the word CROATOAN. Beyond that, the story is still unfinished. What do you think happened to the Lost Colony of Roanoke? Tell me your theory in the comments.